What's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to give you guys a 35-week update. I cannot believe I am that far along. But first I wanted to show you what's in my hospital bag and talk about how I'm feeling about the upcoming birth. I am so nervous. It feels like it is so close, but it also feels like it's still so far away, especially when it comes to trying to move around. I feel huge, gigantic. I cannot do anything and I miss being able to just move around. However, sleeping, yeah, we'll get to that. But first I want to show you guys what's in my hospital bag. I decided instead of a backpack for me, I just went with a gym bag because it's just easier to get in there and get things, especially if you're in a hurry. Not only that, but digging through this versus a backpack while you're at the hospital just seems more realistic and again so much easier. I'll start with the first pocket. If you don't want a TMI, this is a pregnancy video, so click off now, but if you're okay with TMI, then just keep watching. But the first thing that I packed is nipple cream, because I do plan on breastfeeding. Obviously, I've never breastfed before and I am terrified of the pain that people say comes with breastfeeding. The second thing is a little toiletry bag. Nobody wants to use the hospital toiletries. Products that they have is not the best. I'm bringing things that I like so that when I shower in the hospital, I can still feel more like myself. Speaking of feeling more like myself, I am bringing these pads. I don't know if you can really see it, but they are the Always Infinity Flex Foam. I have used these in the past when I had 2 pregnancy losses prior to this, and these were really comfortable. You know that feeling when you wear a normal pad, a bulky, heavy flow pad? They're so uncomfortable. They just make you feel 10 times worse. I do not want to go through that again. I normally hate pads, but this brand and this exact type of pad is wonderful because you don't even really feel it. I am bringing preemie size clothing that I actually got at my baby shower. I mean, you never really know how small or how big they're going to be when they get here. I just want to bring these just in case, and if I don't need them, I can always donate them to the hospital. I almost called this a snuggie. I am bringing a swaddle. I have heard so many good things about swaddling. It helps soothe them easier and comfort them. So this is something I'm probably going to be using a lot. I am bringing a waist trainer. This is specifically made for postpartum. I don't think I'm going to be able to wear this as soon as I leave the hospital. I figured why not just throw it in the bag there just in case I can. Since I plan on nursing, I am bringing this robe because you can actually feel cute when you wear it because it's red and silky. It's just one of those things that you put it on and it makes you feel good, but it's also super easy access. This is my labor comfort bag and I put it in this little makeup pouch in the side, so that way it's just easy to pull out in case I need a nurse to grab it, or my husband, or just somebody else in general. In here I have aromatherapy lotion. This is the stress relief one from Bath and Body Works. I love it. It is absolutely my favorite product from there. A serum for my face because I am one of those people that just love to moisturize. It's one of my favorite parts of self-care. Hand sanitizer for sure. I am also bringing lavender essential oil. This one is my daughter's. It's actually going to be her backpack. I love it. Number one, because the wipes are right here. You can just open it up and pull them out from the side without having to dig into the backpack. I know that is going to become so handy. So I do have her outfit in here that she's gonna wear for her professional photo that she's getting done, but I personally don't want to show it yet because I'm so excited. I want to leave it a surprise. One of her little outfits, the little onesie that says little blessing. She has her little black leggings with it and a cute head wrap. This is just so adorable. Also packed her a little dress. This is mainly for when we have visitors coming up and we just want her to wear something cute that people can take pictures of her in. Mittens, cannot forget those, especially for a newborn baby. I for some reason just want to pack a ton of socks, even though I'm probably not gonna need this many. Also packed a ton of diapers in here, but once again that's usually something that the hospital provides. I am also bringing a boppy. I have heard so many women say that this seems extra, but it becomes so handy while you're in the hospital, especially when you're learning to breastfeed. How to talk talk about how I have been feeling exhausted beyond, like I could not really get anything done in the first trimester because I was so tired, and now I'm getting to be that tired again. I also want to nest at the same time. So I am so ready. I miss going to the gym. I've actually been put on restrictions during this pregnancy, so I haven't really been able to do many workouts besides walking or swimming really at most. So I have done a lot of walking throughout this pregnancy. I just want to show you guys my bump. I feel like this is pretty small for 35 weeks. I don't know. I mean, my doctor says that I am right on target, that I'm exactly where I need to be, and baby is just the right size, so I'm not worried about it. I just expected to be a lot bigger, but the thing is, I feel huge. I'm definitely excited to get back to the gym though, because that's actually a hobby for me. I'm not saying that you have to go back to the gym after you have a baby. That's no decision, but for me it's just something that I like to do, and I'm excited to be able to do it again. I also miss my pre-pregnancy clothes. Maternity jeans and regular jeans are just not the same, because if they're cute and they fit slim like how I like my jeans to fit, it's so uncomfortable. You either have jeans that are way too skinny to be maternity jeans, or it's a tent. I feel like I'm wearing a tent when I wear some maternity clothes, and I'm like, this is so unnecessary. I also have people, strangers, make comments. People will come up and be like, oh my gosh, how far along are you? And most of the time when I tell them, they're like, shouldn't you be bigger? Shouldn't you have gained more weight? And I'm like, hi, I'm trying to do my grocery shopping. I don't know who you are. Please let me continue. So I don't know. It's kind of weird when you're pregnant and you become a mom. People think that they can just come up to you and say anything that they want. I love talking about my pregnancy and about my baby, but there's just kind of a line, you know? It's just kind of weird when people are coming up to you out of nowhere and it's like, hi, thank you for that life advice. I appreciate it. I will write it down and probably not listen, because I've been told the dumbest thing. Susan in aisle 4, you do not know more than my doctor. Other than being super tired, I get super hungry, but it's not like a constant thing. It's like me, mostly if I don't eat directly before going to bed, then I wake up with hunger pains. I can eat an average sized meal and then feel full for a very long time, but then when I'm not full anymore and I do feel hungry, it's not sort of hungry, I'll just randomly feel, oh my gosh, I am starving. Because when I do eat, I can only eat a little at a time because my stomach is being squished. I wouldn't really say that I'm eating a lot at all. I'm eating just right, but when I do get hungry, because I only eat so little at a time, I'm getting hungry more frequently. You get the point. I am getting very impatient. I'm actually excited to go into labor. I don't know if that's weird. I assume that that's normal because it's my first baby, and even if this wasn't my first baby, I assume that it's normal to be excited to go into labor. I am a little nervous about the pain. Again, normal, but I am so excited. Get in the car and drive to the hospital and have this baby. We have been waiting so long, it feels like. My husband and I were talking a while back about how I have almost been pregnant for a year. Now, obviously, pregnancy is 10 months. 40 weeks is 10 months. Those people who are like, now it's 9 months. It's 10 months. But the first time that I got pregnant was in December of 2018. And then I had a miscarriage in January. And then I got pregnant again in February. And then had a miscarriage in March. I then got pregnant again around the end of June, beginning of July. My body has been through a roller coaster in the past a little over a year now, and I am ready to feel like myself again and get back on my feet. I know I've said that a million times, but at this point I know having a baby is going to be exhausting, but I think getting back to my normal self, I actually am going to feel a lot better, and I think that your mindset has a lot to do with it. Now, obviously I have never had postpartum before, so I can't say that I know exactly, but I think that going into it with a positive mindset and knowing what to expect and expecting to be exhausted, expecting to deal with this and expecting to deal with that can make it easier. I will update you guys on postpartum though once I get to that point. I did want to update you on my pregnancy more, but I was a little nervous. That's why I've been a little absent from YouTube. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and again, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell down below so that you get notified every time I upload.